Welcome back to the group chat.
Nathan Marshall with the Crusaders. Scott Robinson. Scott Robinson.
Close, rep straight off.
Conor McGregor, Israel Adesanya, John Jones, GSP, Anderson Silva. Bro.
Welcome back to the group chat. It's our Tuesday show where we break down the weekend, and you just said rock on, Phil.
Rock on.
And we'll get to it later, but Teddy Swims rocking on the NRL Grand Final. Actually was quite a good show. We obviously have the NRL Grand Final to get into. Rugby Championship has come to an end, so both those codes done and dusted. UFC 320, we'll get your thoughts and reactions on that. The EPL was on another freaking international break. So the only thing we've really got going now is the NFL and the NPC quarterfinals. But what tickled you over the weekend? Bear in mind, we are going to get straight into the grand final.
Okay.
Apart from that, what tickled you? Because I know that definitely got you going.
Yeah. Grand final, UFC 320.
Yes. So Sunday was a big day for you.
South Africa, Rugby Championship locked up. Not a convincing performance.
No.
But that's just how good Argentina have become. They do have now back-to-back World Cups, back-to-back Lion Series, back-to-back Rugby Championship, and back-to-back Freedom Cup.
It's a hell of a 7-year period, and there is some strong arguments to be made for them to be one of the greatest teams of all time. And it's kind of hard to argue with those points.
The greatest captain of all time, too. Yeah.
And when you look at that, the two World Cups, back-to-back World Cups, Freedom Cup, back-to-back Rugby Championship, the Lion Series as well that you mentioned. It's tough. They're just winning. And it's in a period where they've constantly tinkered with things, constantly blooding new players. So it's
Increase
scary.
The squad size. Yeah.
It is scary.
I think overall they'll be stoked with that, considering those things. And there are games where they will be unhappy about, and performances they're unhappy about. But overall,
well, naturally that's sport, right? You're always looking to be better. There's nowhere in the world where you can be perfect. But that Springboks whole setup, the 53-man squad or whatever it is with all the coaching stuff is pretty much near to what you could call perfect. That's the NRL Grand Final.
Well,
kick things off with, have you ever seen a better performance on the big stage of the NRL than Reece Walsh on Sunday night?
I'll say yes.
Let's hear it then.
But I'll start with Reece first because that was absolutely incredible. He was outstanding. No doubt about it. Deserved the medal, 100%, no question.
Yeah.
Had Ryan Papp's number all game.
Didn't he?
Better in every single facet than Ryan Papp's. Had him on attack, had him on defense. I mean, that surging ran about, through 6 players, technically?
Yeah.
Ryan Papp's right at the end, gets a face full of a fend-off, pushes him to the ground and scores. I mean, you then have Ryan Papp's having 2 runaways. Who's hunting him down? Reece Walsh.
Yeah. He was everywhere. He was everywhere on that field.
Had to step up for the kicks. When obviously Adam Reynolds went off for injury. Both halves going away with an injury. Someone had to step up. You think, okay, Ben Hunt had to step up. I thought he had a pretty good game apart from that one time he kicked on tackle 2 for some reason.
I think he just forgotten that they had the set restart 6 again.
And then that concussion was, horrifying to watch for Ben Hunt. Hope he's all good. And then, Reece Walsh stepping up.
Ezra Mam stepping up as well.
Ezra Mam had a fantastic game.
He was a massive spark in that Broncos side. He was, if Reece Walsh wasn't there, Ezra Mam was.
Willison was also massive.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, back to Walsh, pretty much, apart from that high tackle, which arguably was a send-off, he had a stellar game. So the only person I put in contention with that, and certainly recent history, is the 2023 Grand Final, Nathan Cleary, leading the charge of that Panthers comeback. An insane sort of final 20 minutes when they were down, 4 tries to 1 against the Broncos.
Yeah.
Led them to the 3 straight titles, eventually 4 straight titles. He had a try, 3 conversions, a penalty goal. Instrumental in that game.
I think what makes this Reece Walsh special, and I'm not taking anything away from Cleary here, but was he in that grand final? I'm trying to think back. Was he having an impact on all facets of the game? Try assists, try saving tackles.
I believe so. Maybe not so much try saving tackles, but the try, the 3 conversions, and a penalty goal, and sort of leading the charge.
That's 6, 8, 10, 12 points.
Yeah.
And a comeback win is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I was trying to think back to like...
In 20 minutes, but I think overall, Reece throughout the entirety of the game was...
Yeah. That 20 minutes from Cleary was pretty special. 20-minute period there.
Insane comeback. And it was, sort of unheard of, that sort of stuff. Put it on par with that Cowboys win right at the death as well.
Oh, Thurston kicking the goal.
Thurston having to kick the field goal at the end, after missing it, hit the post.
Yeah.
And then that's when Ben Hunt knocked it on. And then that's when they got the field goal attempt.
Yeah.
So a bit of redemption for Ben Hunt winning the...
Redemption for Ben Hunt.
Unfortunately, he
redemption
got
for
knocked out.
Adam Reynolds. That knockout was actually pretty scary. I thought when he got up and was trying to run around as well, bro.
It looked like he was going to fall flat on his face.
He looks like he was on another planet.
And then, I don't know. They were like holding him up and helping him walk around. I'm like, just sit him down, man. It's okay. You don't have to be walking him around.
It's almost like he didn't know where he was, but he knew he needed to be walking around to try to stay involved in this game. Because
obviously
if you're Ben Hunt, you want to stay on that field and have as much of an impact in the game as possible, as any athlete and competitor would.
Yeah.
But wow, that was UFC. Basically, he got knocked out.
Straight knee
to the jaw.
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of injuries. A lot of people coming off the field for both sides.
Mm-hmm. What was the goal with Payne Haas? Because
I think he hurt his knee.
Yeah.
Or something. He was kind of limping around. Got taken off in the 20th minute, and I'm like, you've just played 80 minutes against the Panthers.
Yeah.
Why are you coming off after 20 minutes?
I thought there's no way the strategy for Haas here is go hard for the first 20 or rest you for 40 and then go hard for the last 20.
I don't think it was hundreds, and that's why Xavier came on up until Xavier got knocked, and then Payne Haas had to come back on.
Yeah. I think he was better when he came back on, though.
Yeah.
He's
he had some big runs.
Yeah, when he came back on, it's almost like he was like, shit, I wasn't that great in the first 20 minutes. I've got to redeem myself here. I've had 40 minutes to think about it while sitting on the bike.
Yeah. Let's
go and fucking pump it. Overall, I was stoked that the Broncos won.
Yeah.
Absolutely stoked.
Yeah.
You were cheering them on. I was cheering them on.
3 massive games for them in the final series as well, and did what they did to the Panthers, kept them scoreless in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Kept Coates out of it completely. Said last week it might happen as they had him.
You called it.
Had him in the previous.
Yep. You absolutely called it.
Awesome grand final, man. So good.
What was your favourite try?
Reece Walsh.
Reece Walsh try.
Yeah.
Nice.
It would have been the Karapani try.
Bro.
Because that means my 40-20 hit. It's a forward pass, and since when do Broncos get called up for forward passes in a final series? Something, come on.
That was just one of the special Reece Walsh moments that actually didn't count. So I want to ask you what your moment of the match was, but since we're talking about this Reece Walsh try, that's the moment of the match for me. It could have been one of his try assists. It could have been one of his 5 or 6 try-saving tackles, but I'm going with the 10 minutes to go. Have you seen the Reece Walsh cam? So Fox have put out a video and it's just tracking Reece Walsh with 10 minutes to go first half. And he's just there. He's like a lion stalking his prey. And you just see like something click when, who was it, the 15 for the Broncos? Gets a real good carry, gets above the advantage line. There's no markers in around the ruck. And Walsh just takes off. The camera's following him, screaming for the ball to get it from the dummy half, from the hooker. And then, powers through 5 or 6 Storm players. See you later, Pat. Fend off the face, carrying guys over. And I just think you're down 16-6. 10 minutes to go in the first half. You need something special here. Yes, the Storm go and score from Jerome Hughes. That's pretty special too in response to that with 5 minutes to go. But I think 10 minutes to go, if you go into halftime with only 6 points, the Storm go score again. That's 22-6 at halftime. You feel like you're dead and gone. A little Reece Walsh flashiness, some special from Reece Lightning was unbelievable for me. And I think, there are so many moments that you could say turn the match, but I don't think the match ever really turned. It was just Broncos were winning those special moments, and they had more of them. And that one for me has got to be the standout special moment.
Yeah.
For you, what was your moment of the match?
Yeah. As I say, the Reece Walsh try, that really sort of lit a fire under them, and I think It's that paired with their second half performance, as the same with the Panthers. You're keeping a stellar team scoreless in the second half. It's laid the platform for them to not only come back but lead for the first time in the game and keep the lead.
Yeah.
It's their defense.
Yep. I think Paps will be ruining himself. What was it? Katoa? He got the ball from at the end, 2 minutes to go. Katoa made the breakthrough, and Paps is like on his left hip. You go out a little bit wider, and Reece Walsh probably can't make that tackle. But like you said, Reece Walsh just had his number all game. Paps couldn't get away from him. And that was special again.
Massive try-saving hit as well on, who was it? I can't remember. Someone was diving over the line. Reece Walsh came in with the hit. He knocked it on over the line.
Only just, too. Only just. Yeah, massive. I mean, such a clinical performance. And I love all the toilet bowl shenanigans after. Plumber out. Did you see that in his speech? Plumber out. Yeah. And then he's got the toilet bowl. He's sipping from it.
Good
all
speeches, too. Great from Reynolds. Great class from Harry Grant. Pretty decent speech from Reece as well, considering. So
I think from rugby league standards, what you could kind of generalise as the rugby league standards, I think they were all very well-spoken and very classy with their speeches. In victory and in loss, both sides were very good. So fair play to them. Who had the better performance? So we talked about the moment of the match. Who had the better performance? Teddy Swims for the NRL Grand Final.
I was like, Broncos?
Or Snoop Dogg in the AFL Grand Final.
Yeah. I was super confused about Teddy Swims because I thought he was coming on at halftime.
So did I.
We get to halftime and I was like,
there's some DJ playing.
This DJ chick? What happened to Teddy Swims? Has he cancelled? Because, the doctor issues and whatever. And it's like, and I had to Google. I was like, oh my God, he's cancelled last minute. And they got some random DJ in. No, he was before. So before the match, and then I had to watch it at halftime. I was literally watching the performance at halftime because I didn't want to watch ads and a DJ.
Yeah, that's fair. That's actually not a bad way to do it.
It wasn't terrible, but I was super confused. I don't know why I assumed it was halftime.
Well, I did too.
And then, I think he's a talented singer. There is no doubt. But in terms of hype, it's not really there. Doesn't really get you fired up for a game, apart from when he came on and did the TNT from AC/DC on top of Dynamite Sticks. I was like, okay,
that's pretty good.
This is better. This is better. You compare that to the absolute performance and, I don't know, the LA steez and hype of Snoop Dogg coming on with a bunch of Aussie acts as well. You got Tash Sultana slaying the guitar. You've got fireworks. You've got a dance crew. Everything just added to the. You got a didgeridoo being interlaced.
That was crazy. I thought that was pretty good. Well done too. They integrated that very well into Snoop's music.
It was levels, and it was good selections too. And I thought he did a really good job. And I was like, that hypes me up.
Yeah.
Everything about this is gas. You've got the Aussies into there as well, like local Aussie talent. This is good.
So your vote's for Snoop.
Yeah.
I think I'm the same. The only thing I think where the NRL won was that just a performance at night just feels so much better. Like it's... No, thanks. It's...
Please hold.
I don't know, I just feel like concerts at night time always have a better feel to it. And when you can get fire going, the fireworks and the light show and
Dynamite
everything.
Sticks.
Like when you see Snoop Dogg walk out at the MCG in front of 100,000, you're thinking, this is hype. Let's get the light shows going. But it's the middle of the day. The sun's out. And it's like, wow. But I think in every other facet, Snoop Dogg's AFL Grand Final performance
was good.
Takes the cake.
It was very good.
But you're right. The Teddy Swims TNT with the whole lot going on was pretty hard. That was pretty electric. Anything else on the Grand Final that you wanted to touch on?
Just Madge, man, and what he's done to that team. Finished 12th last year.
Yeah.
I think we talked at the start of the season, like Madge has a chance to sort of light a fire under these guys and keep them in line too, keep them in check. There's a lot of talent there. They just got a bit loose last season.
Yeah.
Certainly outside of the game as well. I know you saw it with who was it? Shibasaki. He was at the peak of his season, being touted as like one of the best centers in the league.
Yeah.
Came into training hungover. Madge, all right, you're benched. You're cut. You're gone.
Yeah.
Big wake-up call for him. There was no no room for errors in that team. And
absolutely. That's how it should be too.
Yeah, and I think that's all, by and large, that's all Madge. I mean, he's got the 2023 Pacific Championship win with the Kiwis, the State of Origin with the Blues in 2024, which was massive. and then done the grand final in 2025.
It's good 3
from
years.
the team that finished 12th last season.
Yeah.
It's big from Madge.
Yeah, it's very good. I think to keep like the amount of egos as well and like star power in that Broncos team in check, and they all very high. Like everyone in that team has a mass amount of respect for him, and that's why like that Shibasaki hungover thing. I guarantee you, they all would have been like, "Yeah, it's the right decision. He's got the balls to make it. We're not doing that again." Anyone in the team, so it sets the standard, and that really just keeps everyone in line and. All the goals focused, everyone on the right track. As much as showing up to training hungover is a bit of a laugh with the boys. You can't be doing that when you want to be winning a grand final. Like that's what you do when you're playing club league on a Sunday. You've gone out on the Saturday night and you've rocked home at 4 a.m. and you show up to your league game on Sunday. Not when you're trying to win a grand final.
And just the never say die attitude coming out in the second half and then being so defensively good. Stopping teams that are lethal on attack from even scoring a single point. It's world class.
Did you win any punts?
Did.
Nice.
Obviously the Betcha Boost came in.
Yeah, it did.
Reece Walsh or Pap to score. 40-20 did not come in.
You didn't back Reece Walsh for the Clive Churchill? $7. I did, which I was pretty stoked with. And I had a same game multi. I had it was quite a conservative one. It was Katoa, Walsh, Coates to have 1+ try combined. Got 2 out of that. Under 49.5 points and Brisbane plus 16.5. Now, boy, oh boy, after the highest scoring first half in grand final history, I thought our under 49.5 was cooked. When Brisbane went up 26-22 with about less than 15 to go, I was thinking there's no way this is the final score here. Maybe it's cooked. Came out on top. Thanks for coming. So I had 2 punts and both came through.
Beautiful.
Nice. The same game multi we talked about last week on the pod though didn't. Unfortunately. But
the single bet came through of Broncos just to win.
Yep.
The 4-leg SGM, the greedy 4-leg, 3 from 4.
It's always that last leg.
Over 40.5. Tick. Brisbane Broncos last team to score a try. Tick. Broncos to win. Tick. Paying ass. 150 run meters. You're not going to get 150 run meters if you're off for over half the game.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
From 80 minutes to 40 minutes.
Cuts it down.
That's tough.
What did he end up on in the end?
I didn't even check. I imagine it's probably around the 90s.
Yeah. I'd be surprised if he cleared 100.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Damn, that's a dagger. Because you'd expect Payne Haas to be playing 80 minutes in a grand final.
And it was the cheapest option too. Yeah. It was like $1.57.
Always is.
$1.60.
Always freaking is.
But it was good.
That's brutal.
It was good.
That is brutal. How about I had a fantastic punt on the All Blacks game. I was stoked with it. It didn't win, but I was super happy with it about to halftime. So I did the $20 on the Epsom, place a fixed win bet, and I put it on Autumn Glow to win. 20 into 40, thanks for coming. You get a $20 bonus bet to put on the All Blacks game, and I did Leroy Carter, first try scorer, into All Blacks to win 1-12, into Lester Fainga'anuku to score a try. And I was like, yo, this is flying after Leroy scored. And I was like, yes, Aussies are staying in this. No, All Blacks win by 14. Lester Fainga'anuku didn't come close to scoring. He played well.
I was watching him because I had him to score as well. Massive runs. He didn't touch the ball until like the 20th minute.
Yeah.
It all happened on the other side of the field. Someone of that size who's bumping off players left, right, and centre, he didn't get his first touch until like the 20th minute, I swear. I was like, is that the first time he's touched the ball, really?
But when he had the ball, he was nice. He was nice.
You see McWright trying to line him up, and he just got sent flying.
Yeah.
He just stood still. Yeah, bounced.
I was stoked with the Leroy Carter try, though, because in my tip sheet, I was like, Leroy Carter, my best bet.
He's been exceptional, actually.
He's been so good. And I said, whether it's off the back of a line-out move, an attacking line-out, or if it's just open play, spreading it wide, or he also gets busy and he gets involved in the dirty stuff. He might score off a pick and go. And bang, scores off a pick and go. Get in there.
His defense as well. His tackles are exceptional. He lines up anyone.
Yeah.
That's probably that Sevens attitude. You just get low and you get stuck in.
Definitely comes from the Sevens attitude.
Crazy, man.
Your 3-2-1s for the Rugby Championship for the final time.
I should have had Leroy Carter in there. You kind of forget, but he's had a stellar rugby championship since he's come into that side. Malcolm Mark's been pretty good all championship as well. Scored a try in the back of a very dominant maul. Scored another almost 10 minutes after that.
Yeah.
Scrums were solid. Big hits. Lineouts have been pretty freaking good all season, apart from the one where he got penalised at Eden Park because he's like, can't hit.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
What? The crowd at Eden Park going full college football mode.
Big for the Kiwis. He emptied his tank and came off around the 60-minute mark. He gives everything every time he's on that field. That guy. So 1 point.
Jinx.
Malcolm Marks.
I'm the exact same for all the reasons above. 2 points. I went for Fraz McGrath. I thought, apart from getting absolutely stonewalled and stuck in mud by Whanganuku a couple of times, I thought his accuracy around the breakdown, getting in, and the referee, I forget his name, but he'd said in the start, I need clear 2 hands on the ball and lift for it to be not releasing and force the turnover. I think McWright, every single time he had an opportunity to get over that ball, he was on it with 100% accuracy every time. He was electric, winning those turnovers. And just like his presence on the field does wonders for that Wallabies side. So he gets 2 points for me.
How big was Will Skelton as well? The first 5 minutes, he was like a scuff, or 2 minutes in.
He's saying like how big is he in his presence, or
Just
like it's a stature of a man, because he's a big man.
Both. And just, I don't was it Roygard he shoved off or something?
Boom.
A bit too much money, but
he was huge.
He had to come off too really early on. They lost him about 20 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
It's unlucky for the Aussies. Corbus Reiner scored the opening try for the Springboks right on halftime. Took them 38 minutes to score the first one, pretty much. Had 2 tries, basically a third, helping Malcolm Marks score his first try by keeping him like in play.
Yeah.
He ran around the outside and just pushed him over, so he didn't bounce off it over the line. Very zippy, very slippery, quick decision making. Ended up turning into a lot of points. Almost had a hat trick, really. And he conducted a very strong forward pack that kind of dominated and set the platform. Seemed like Springboks went back to their relying on the forwards sort of strat and just overpowering the Argentina, and Argentina utilising their backs as much as they could, but forward pack's getting the job done, and largely Corbus Reiner racking up the points for them.
Yeah, just commanding them around the park, making sure they're doing their best possible job. Absolutely. Rate it. My 3 points, Quinn Tupaia.
Yep.
I am not always the biggest Quinn Tupaia fan, but you can't deny that he has been outstanding coming off the bench in the last couple of games. Well deserving of a start, and gets 2 tries. Was kind of like when Billy Proctor's in the centres, you don't really notice him unless something's not gone right for him. I feel like this was the first time the centre pairings with Geordie and Quinn Tupaia, you've actually felt a bit of presence in there. And good go forward ball, good lines, and just strong. And you need that strong presence in the 13 jersey. And I thought he bought that. So Quinn Tupaia, for me, making the most of his start in the 13 jersey, gets 3 points.
Yeah. Agreed. 100%. 3 points. Quinn Tupaia, he was massive. Strong runs, great on defense. You're fending off big Tom Hooper to score a try. He's gone to sleep.
Yeah.
You pushed him to the floor. Insane turn of pace, acceleration. Set up an early try as well. I think that Leroy Carter was due to his setup. Scored a really good try, assisted by Geordie Barrett's head.
Genius. What a touch on. Wee.
Jeez, put Geordie in the EPL. I just can't believe he was taken off in the 60th minute.
I know.
He was the best player on the field.
It's a shame.
By far.
Who'd they bring him on for? Rico. Did Rico come on?
I think it was Rico.
Centers?
Yeah.
So you don't need to be giving Rico 20 minutes.
Well, certainly outside centre. I don't know. Maybe they were testing something, but a strong 60 minutes. Well done. Quinn Tupaia, 3 points easy.
Fair play. Yeah. So we're agreed on 2 of the 3.
Yeah, crazy.
Nice.
Did not expect that.
All Blacks head to the north, much with... Do the Aussies in South Africa go north as well? I mean, South Africa are already north. But...
There's some kind of tour, yeah.
Yeah. So the All Blacks play Ireland, Soldier Field in Chicago. They then play Scotland in Edinburgh, England, and finish off with Wales. So they're doing the Grand Slam or whatever they call it. 4 test matches to end the All Blacks season. How many do they win?
You'd say 3 or 4 for me.
I'm going to say 3.
I think it's interesting considering these Northern Hemisphere teams haven't really played since July. They're not really battle-hardened.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it's going to go. That's, I think the ABs have a bit more game time, a bit more time to prepare and see what combinations work.
Well, they're also going to have a month off, which again, you've got time to work it because they don't play till 2nd of November or something.
Yeah,
a little bit of time. But I think if they beat Ireland in Chicago, which they could well do because Ireland got to travel again, they haven't played for a while. I think they'll slip up against England.
Yeah.
If they lose to Ireland, I think they head to the UK and beat all 3. So I think they win 3 or 4, losing to either Ireland or England. That's probably not the hottest take you'll hear all year. But
yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, you do have the top 14 going on. You do have the URC going on. It's week 2.
Mm-hmm.
So these players will have game time, but I think playing as a squad since July isn't an advantage in my books. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting. Should be good. Scotland at home, Ireland at home. They're all scary.
Hopefully, some good atmospheres over there as well.
Yeah, I
be
just
good
think
to see.
Maybe they take a bit of time to really gel.
All right, UFC then, 320. You're excited about this card, and I watched the last 2 fights. I didn't watch any of the other ones, and I think I missed a couple.
I think you missed Fight of the Night, in fairness.
The Yuri one? I've seen the highlights, and when I tuned into the Merab one, that's all they were talking about. So I got my taste of it, but unfortunately I didn't watch it live. Yep. What do you make of the UFC 320 card?
Yeah, as good as expected, I think. I don't think it's past that necessarily, apart from the main event of the evening with Alex bouncing back with emphatic round 1 knockout. Mm-hmm. You saw it going 2 ways. Either Ankalaev was going to do what he did to him in winning the bout, just completely dismember his game plan. Alex, maybe you think, 38 years old, he's passed on the torch. Maybe this is it. Mm-hmm. No, it is not.
It's still the beginning.
Went back to what he knew, and he came out firing, almost sprinted at him. And got the knockout in round 1. It's massive for Alex, and now he wants to fight at heavyweight, so he's going for the treble, which makes sense for a 38-year-old.
Yeah, nearing the end.
Yeah, you would think so, and maybe not.
I mean, I hope not, because he is
performance
electric to fight. When you watch him in the octagon, but if at 38,
it's good to see him back to what he can do and what we know he can do.
Well, he said he wasn't 100% fit in that previous first fight, right? Yeah. And now he's like, I know what I can do. I know I can beat this guy. I'm going to show you I can do it. And he did it within 2 minutes. Yeah. It almost shows you he must have not been 100% fit in that first one.
I think he had a broken hand or something in the first fight, and was battling a flu of some sort or a virus of some sort.
So if he is 100% fit, I don't think anyone beats him if he does that sort of jazz.
Well, we might see him against the winner of Tom Aspinall and Ngannou if the heavyweight fight does happen.
That'd be sick.
Which would be insane. And Tom Aspinall on the same sort of path. I don't know if many people beat him either on his day. He is just insanely quick for a heavyweight. And that really is a sort of super fight. So they are fighting in the next PPV, I think. 3-2-1.
Oh, yes.
On the 26th.
Very good. We're going to get a heavyweight bout for the first time in a while.
Merab.
Sandhagen.
Diawalashvili by points. Also super boost. Thanks for coming. Well done.
So how are you feeling round 2?
I thought Corey...
With a punt on the boost, Merab to win by points, and Sandhagen wobbling his way around the octagon.
Yeah. I thought, Corey still had a good performance, but you just look at that gas tank of Merab and
he just keeps going.
Even in the promo, and Corey's like, I don't get gas, I don't get tired. I'm just shaking my head. I'm like, bro, no. No one's cardio matches Merab's. And he's proved that time and time again. Everyone comes in thinking, I can match him. You can't. This dude's get gas tank is second to none, and he will ragdoll you every single time.
Which he did. He absolutely did.
Corey had his moments, honestly.
He
put in some big shots, and I thought he was doing really well. He stood up a lot of the takedowns. But, man, getting into those deep rounds, Yarab just excels and pushes the pedal down, and you've got no hope.
How many takedowns did he have? Because it got to that point where Sandhagen was gassed,
20.
had been rocked, 20 takedowns, and he's just standing there going, all right, let's pick you up, drop you, let you get back up, pick you up, drop you. It was crazy.
He
Absolute tank.
Had his 100th takedown sort of marker, and Sean O'Malley said, like, oh, yeah, Yarab got his 100 takedowns. He only got 5 on me. And he's like, that's because I didn't get up. I
wasn't getting up.
Because those takedowns just stack up and it just drains you.
They did defend some of them well, to be fair to him. Getting over to the cage.
About 17, yeah.
Crazy. Honestly, it's crazy.
But yeah, as expected with that fight. Yuri Prohaska and Khalil Roundtree, though, this is really 50-50. It's why I said Khalil. You take the 250, you take Khalil by points, and we were almost there. He got the first 2 rounds, and Jerry just had something click, where he just went all for nothing. And Khalil, after those 2 rounds that he won, he couldn't match his pace. And some of those knees that came towards him, the body shots, really took it out of him, I think. And Yeri, well, we know he's lethal. Also got a bit of a glass jaw, but he was able to evade it, stick it to the 3rd round, and just went next level with a knockout.
Yeah.
So good to see Yuri Prohaska get another win too.
So Yuri, does he get the chance at the belt before Olberg does? Do they do the trilogy?
I don't think so.
Or does Pereira forego the belt and go to heavyweight?
Well, it sounds like he wants to go to heavyweight.
So does that mean who will get the opportunity to fight for light heavyweight?
Yeah, man.
And Kalaev again?
It might be a Yuri Carlos. I don't know.
That'd be sick if it is. Yuri Carlos?
If Alex doesn't want to defend and go straight for heavyweight, depends what the UFC wants as well, I guess. You would think Carlos gets the opportunity first. Yuri tried to put his name and put his claim in there.
He definitely put his name and claim in there.
But you've already been dispatched. Yeah, Carlos hasn't had a shot and he's higher ranked than you. Come on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's interesting. The division is getting very spicy.
It is. It's nice. It's actually probably one of the more fun divisions to watch. And I really enjoyed tuning in on Sunday for a couple of UFC bouts. For a couple of weekends in a row now with UFC Perth last weekend. We've got Dan Hooker as well coming to a fight night to your screen soon. Winners and losers of match week 7 of the EPL.
Sheesh. Before
we go on another international break, what have you got for us? I think you'll be happy with one of my winners.
Way. Is it Mason Mount?
It ain't Mason Mount.
Wow. It's a debut for Lemons and a clean sheet first of the season. Look comfortable, some good saves.
So that's my first winner. It's United
having a goalkeeper.
It's them having a goalkeeper, which
what a treat.
How much of a difference does that make for a team when you've got a goalkeeper that actually wants to keep the ball out of his own net
and looks comfortable from corners, and can save?
A massive difference, right? You can actually win games when you're not conceding.
Yeah.
Crazy. Who would have thought?
Crazy.
So that is a massive win for me in my books and for United. And Amarin might have a few less greys to deal with now that he's actually got a keeper that looks like he wants to be there.
And a good 2-0 as well. And that's why I had Mason Mount in there as a winner while we're on the topic of United. Great performance, great goal, great touch. Probably the best we've seen him play for United. Got the start after, his injury problems and coming off the bench and yada, yada. Really, really solid performance. Everyone was standing up and applauding him when he came off. He was just that good in a 7 jersey. Haven't seen that in a long time. So big win. Yeah, for both Mason and the club.
Xisco?
Yep.
It was good.
Still a win. Back-to-back goals now.
Good to see.
Yeah, lucky touch.
Yep.
Well, it's like everyone missed the header and he just went yoink.
Yep, I think you'll tap that in.
I'll take the volley.
Similar to my other winner, actually, in Jack Grealish, and he has become the man for Everton. We talked about it a couple of weeks back, but his creativity output was the highest in the Premier League. It might have been 2 weeks back. And he was contributing massively to Everton's successes. And then he had a week off. He didn't do anything. And then he's come back and he has scored the winner against the unbeaten Crystal Palace at their new stadium, Hill Dickinson Stadium, in front of the fans over on the other side of the Mersey River. Jack Grealish is becoming the guy for Everton. Big fish in the small pond. Let's go. Another win for me.
Yeah. I mean, sticking the foot out, blocking the clearance and getting a goal off it. Doesn't get better than that.
I mean, when you're hot, you're hot.
Gets the dub.
You can't complain about being hot.
You cannot.
What do you got? Winner or a loser for us?
Caicedo.
Oh, what a ripper that was.
That's a banger. That's a banger. Yeah, absolutely disgusting goal. Another disgusting goal. Bruno Guimaraes for Newcastle, another screamer.
Mm-hmm.
Another dub for Newcastle. Walter Mide, first player to score in the first 3 home matches since Alan Shearer. He's had a great start.
Hasn't he?
Striker.
It's good.
Yep. Well, a clean sheet for Newcastle as well. Another dub, another L for Nottingham Forest. And an L for Arnie Slot. 3 losses in a row for Liverpool when you have one of the more expensive squads going around. Verts almost had the assist of the season. That was almost
nice,
a W.
That was very nice.
Salah just off the mark, but my goodness, what a pass.
He's been a little bit poor as of late, and that's probably why Liverpool aren't seeing those results. But yeah, there's a big case for Slot out, and that is one of the L's
crazy
for the week, and that is Slot out. I think it's pretty quick from the Liverpool fans to turn on Slot like dirty. That. Yes, it's 3 games in a row, but like you're still a contending side. You look at Arsenal's track record at trying to win a Premier League, and if you're Liverpool, why on earth would you want Slot out when you know that you have the ability and have done in the past catch Arsenal to win the league?
Yeah. And as I say, if Salah was a bit more accurate, you're at least drawing with Chelsea there.
Also, I didn't watch the game, but I watched the highlights, and I thought Liverpool dominated 80% of that game. And then I've looked into it a little bit more, and it seems to be that Chelsea were in control of that the whole time. It was a weird kind of feeling I had because I was watching that 12-minute highlight package and thinking, holy, Liverpool, you'd be gutted if you don't win this one. I didn't know the score at this point. And then Chelsea go and score on the 93rd minute thanks to Esteval.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, wow, Chelsea's got away with one there, but they've done Arsenal a huge favour. Thanks for coming.
Massive favour. Another W was actually Semenyo in Bournemouth.
Class.
All class. Well, they were down 1-0. Then he goes, scores twice. Bournemouth score 3 total in like 10 minutes. It's crazy. I was keeping an eye on that score because I had Semenyo in the team. I thought about captaining him because he's having a great season.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, yes. I just glad I didn't captain Semenyo. Oh, my God. He's just scored twice.
Yeah.
Wins the game, 90+6. Justin Kluivert had a banger as well. Go and win 3-1 after being 1-0 down at 70 minutes.
Or how many last-minute equalisers and winners have we seen this year already?
Many.
It's like the teams just like to turn it up once they see how much extra time's been played.
Just getting
injury
those
time. All right,
goals.
Let's turn it up.
Sink.
It's sick. It's
especially
so good.
Now that since they made that change, whatever, a couple seasons ago, where they extend the injury time, it's a bit more reflective of actually the amount of time that's passed, not just a generic 3 or 4 minutes. You're getting those 7 minutes, 8 minutes sort of extra.
And, I mean, it's so unfortunate that they're on an international break again because it's just been making for such good watching.
It's hard to enjoy the EPL when they keep going on break, but it's not their fault. It's still a great season.
Yeah. All right. Like it or love it, the Warriors New South Wales Cup team beat the Burleigh Bears in the NRL State Grand Final. Pumped them.
It's disgusting. Pumped them 50 points to 20.
Oof.
Filthy.
Oof. Filthy. Ivan Cleary looked like he had the most relaxed grand finals day he's had in 5 years, watching his son Jet out there. But that was almost like a premiership side running out there for the NSW Cup team.
Yeah.
Unbelievable performance. Like it, love it, loved it.
Love it. Tanner Boyd, 7 conversions. Tuapiki scoring. Lussick scoring. Tuapiki scoring twice. Tanner Boyd scoring. Leatua scoring. All the big boys coming back in, doing really well, helping that team get the championship done. And they said the Waz were winning this season.
Yeah.
It's our year because they've just thumped the Bears 50-20.
I think you can claim some of that being our year. It's the club that feeds into the main team.
A lot of first-team players.
Absolutely. It's huge. Next one. McLaren win the F1 Constructors' Championship after the Singapore Grand Prix. They've tied it up. No one can catch them. Okay. So at the end of the season, they will be lifting the Constructors' Championship trophy. But catfights between Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri has meant Max Verstappen is closing in on the Drivers' World Championship gap. How do you feel about that? Like it, love it, loathe it?
Well, yeah, the Constructors is dead in the water. It often feels like it is. I don't know. Even with Red Bull dominating that as well. Back in the day, I don't know. I think it's always good to have a bit of drama in the F1, and when you've got Piastri and Norris fighting each other, big fist stab.
Yeah.
Climbing the ranks. You like a bit of spice. Can't say I love it because I don't overly care, but I do like a bit of spice. So
fair. I think it's such a funny thing that's happened Verstappen while he was winning, everyone was sick of him. It's like, here he goes again. Here he goes again.
$1.20 win.
And now that he's hunting down 2 McLaren drivers, everyone loves him again.
Yeah.
I do enjoy it. It's good to see.
I do like seeing Piastri doing well as well, and like a change of leaders of the pack. That's I think people just wanted it to be competitive, and now it is competitive.
You're definitely getting competitive races. I mean, George Russell winning in Singapore, which is electric. He was fastest pole. Well, so he was on pole, led the Grand Prix, winning it. You get Max Verstappen, he's in there. So the McLarens aren't dominating as much as they were at the start of the season. So it's going to be a tight shootout for that Drivers' Championship in the last 4 or 5 races of the season. And then last one for you, North Harbour, NPC, get their first and only win of the season.
First win,
1
and the
point.
spoon. Bang, the double.
Like it, love it, loathe it.
I love it. I would have loved it more if they win $1.50 to win their game. But yeah, got the job done.
I loathe it because I wanted Stags to win that one, and I wanted to see North Harbour go winless for a season.
Well, 1 point dub.
Yeah.
Well done. Northland as well, 1 point dub.
Yeah, so that top 8's all confirmed.
Waikato.
Finals.
It's crazy how many 1 point sort of wins or losses North Harbour have had. The 1 point win over Southland, the 1 point loss to Northland, the 1 point loss to Waikato, the 2 point loss to counties. I mean, they've been there or thereabouts, so I think they deserve to win.
So in those games not against the big fish, a good bet would have been either team to win by 1 to 5.
Yeah, genuinely.
Yeah.
Now what? Top 8 wrapped up. Tasman didn't want Northland.
That was a crazy game. Did you see any of that?
Didn't want Northland in the top 8, obviously. No, I haven't really watched much of that, to be honest, but I saw it was high scoring.
50 missed tackles between counties and the Marco. It was crazy.
More missed tackles than points for the counties with 49. It's insane.
49, have to watch it, 41. Crazy. The live total with about 15 minutes to go was 94.5, I checked, which is bonkers.
Disgusting.
Absolutely bonkers. 1 short on the multiverse. No, 2 short on the multiverse this week. We both backed our national teams.
The wrong margins.
We both had the wrong margins.
Yeah. I had a feeling that might happen with the Springboks trying to just secure the win and go back a bit, not to a reserve play style, but a bit conservative a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's why the forwards were so instrumental. The ABs, though.
Bloody George Bower. 145 professional games of rugby. And when we back New Zealand to win 1 to 12, and they're winning by, 9 points. After the full-time hooter, he decides to score his first ever professional try.
Oh, well done.
George Bower, fair play to you, but talk about bad beats. That is a bad beat. What the heck? Oh, my goodness.
So what did we have there? Mirab to win by points.
And the Detroit Lions. Minus 10.5 against the Bengals.
Very good. And then we also went 2 from 4 in the Taylor Swift multi. Swift Falcon
good.
And Surprise Honey both hitting top 4s. Cody Taylor, no good. Chris Wood, well, no good.
A lot of it's only fitting that the multi didn't hit because I feel like this Taylor Swift album has not
hit.
Had a lot of positivity around it.
No, it has not.
Cringeworthy. The lyrics suck. What is she doing?
AI lyrics.
Ugh, yuck. She's singing like she's a 35-year-old woman, which is what she is. But it's like, what? I'm surprised. I haven't listened to it. And it's also didn't take over as much of the social feeds, my Spotify, the radio, as much as I thought it would.
It's quite nice for a change.
So maybe we don't have to start a campaign.
Just considering all the watch parties and album release parties and then to have a bit of a flop, I don't know, certainly across my socials.
Yeah.
People weren't too happy about it.
No, I think we would have been seeing similar stuff there.
And but it didn't make everyone go listen to old music again because they're like, this is trash. And go back and listen to all the other albums. So
yeah. So anyone that I know is like, yeah, her old stuff's so much better. I'm just going to listen to that. I can't even be bothered listening to the new stuff. So yeah. Anyway, I guess anything else to add, or we leave it there?
Do
you have any good ones?
Disgusting SGM in the NRL.
Oh yeah,
$2.50 into 1.7. Katoa, Warbrick, Hughes, Broncos. Mariner 2+ was great from this chat.
Tell you what, if Mariner had put that foot on the line and he missed out because he only scored 1 try.
I can't believe Karapani that was a forward pass. $5.60 gone begging. Hurts. Yeah, good stuff all around.
Plenty of winners out there. Couple of losers. The touchdown factory got close. Khalil Shakir not getting it done. That was a $72 multi that leg.
Coleman, who hasn't scored all season, bang, get over.
It's great for my fantasy team. Keon Coleman.
What do stats even mean at this point? Stats mean nothing.
Shakir had scored in his last 3, eh?
I think it was 2 from 2 or 3 from...
He was 3 from 3.
Typical.
Josh Allen getting beaten by baby Josh Allen.
I was watching that game. First half, a bit of a snooze fest. I was chipping in and out while doing the mahi. But then I just felt like the impression I got, because I wasn't actually listening to the audio, Patriots just had the Bills' number. It looked like their attack was stressed. They didn't know what to do against the Patriots. They were just locking them up.
Yeah, it definitely felt like that. And much to everyone's thoughts before the game, Drake May was making a big case to be the next baby Tom Brady, baby Josh Allen. Like he is, he's got that Patriots team rolling.
He looked like he had some good passes. He just wasn't.
Heck yeah.
They just weren't catching him.
Yeah.
Butterfingers.
Apart from Stephon Diggs, who played at Highmark Stadium for the first time since leaving the Bills. 6 or 7 catches, 130 yards. Dog. Electric. Chiefs. Monday Night Football against the Jags. Time to lock in. Let's go. They start in an hour or so. So let's get up and out of here. I'm going to try find a couple of winners on that Chiefs game. Back them to beat the Jags, -3.5. Take Xavier Worthy to score. Wait till Rashee Rice comes back in week 7, and we will be flying, baby. We'll see you on Thursday.